Fine.
We can do that too. We'll bartend for you.
Oh, we're telling your followers that we're back. Okay, I think we're back.
I think we're back.
I'm going for lunch. I'll see you guys later.
Oh, we're back.
Are we back?
Yeah. We're back. We're
Hey!
back.
I hope we're back.
Yeah.
We're so sorry for the breakdown
Our
here.
crazy
we don't,
internet.
Yeah, we don't have control of sometimes when these crashes happen, so I hope we've still held on to everybody.
I just want to say that Alex,
I
your
let
print
Karl
is
in.
ready. I signed it with white. I think that was a good choice. I really love what Pixel Kitties did for these two ponies. I adore it. I wonder.
Whoa, I'm in.
Oh, you're here.
And in.
Yep, Karl's back. Karl's back. I've got the biggest bladder in BC, so you're fine. No need to. Any chance Ken Morrison could do an interview or live stream?
I think that was out. I think we saw that one before.
Oh, so it's just
That
loading.
was a Seven Signs
It's
thing.
loading. Okay.
Oh, I see. That's an old.
Or someone
Maybe.
asked their question. Hi guys, R.I.P. Internet. Right.
Yeah.
Well, that all worked out fine in
Yeah.
the end.
Have you ever met
Yeah.
David Kay? Oh, that's what we left out. Have you ever met David Kay? And yes, we have.
Yes, we love David Kay.
Yeah, I directed him a whole lot, and he was Inuyasha, of course.
Yeah, he lives in LA most of the time.
Yeah, I went skiing with him a few times. Remember, Eric Lebie.
Really?
Do you remember Eric Lebie? Engineered Ocean.
Yes.
Yeah, he and the three of us went skiing a few times.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and I got invited to David's Christmas party one year up in his fancy home.
Right, and we were in LA at the same time as him, so we went to their place in LA. His family visited there. Yeah.
Funny story about going to his Christmas party.
Oh.
David, I really shouldn't tell this, but I'm gonna. David lived in a really nice place. And we drove up, and my wife and I were invited. Said, "Oh wow, this is really cool." Found a place, and we had to park our vehicles. There's no street parking. It's far too nice for that. You had to drive in and park on the cobblestones. We're like, "Oh crap, our piece of crap car, it leaks oil. Oh, we don't want to park
on the cobblestone."
There was no other option, so it's like, "Oh crap, I just hope he doesn't see it."
Oh my goodness.
So that was felt like a bit of country mouse and city mouse there.
Yeah. I get it. Dave K's a class act.
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's great.
He is.
Someone in the chat said there's a 1 hour limit for live video.
Yeah, we're finding that.
We're finding it out. Okay, we keep just thinking it's like subpar tech over on us.
Oh yeah, Maggie Blue, a favorite Bulma.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was great.
I love Maggie.
She's a real character.
She's so great.
Hi, everybody.
And
Now, was it Maggie Blue, and then is that the one? Who took over? Wasn't Lelania?
Lelania did it at BLT. She did the very, 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 very first Dragon Balls.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she was she Bulma?
Did she come back?
No. Am I mixing up my characters?
How am I going to stream? Okay. Oh, there we
Weirdly,
go.
Maggie is so talented.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. Just chiming in. Sorry about that again.
I'm going to sign a really insane... This is not an anime shot. This is a horror photograph. This is for Friday the 13th. This is for Mark. And I'm doing this for Mark. Mark, if you're here, I'm giving you blood red. That's the color I chose. Hope you're cool with that. You guys, go ahead. I'll just be over here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great photo. That's great hair.
I wonder, should we show some of these
2
prints that
hours
we're
of
offering
printing.
at some point? If you guys want to see some of the stuff, if you haven't looked in our shop, we'd be happy to give you an idea. But
Yeah, our shop is on streamily.com, right? Right?
yeah, it is.
I don't know what to say to Mark. Like, stay alive.
Think fast.
Don't think
Stay frosty.
Maybe you guys have some good ideas.
Good idea with the blood red.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that looks good.
It's looking great.
Sakura from Street Fighter. That is going back.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Wow.
What did she say? See, the problem is I can see the character,
I
and
know.
then I need their dialogue in order to cue me.
And a voice ref.
I think what I need to do is some meditations, just running everybody's voices in my head.
I can tell you, there's with a lot of voice actors. Unless you're a voice actor who has like that one voice they do,
Yeah.
which these two aren't. you need a voice reference to remember exactly where to place it and exactly where the attitude was. And
I know.
if they have a
Voice
lot of
refs.
different voices if it's a go-to voice, then that's one thing. But sometimes you tend to forget. Like
Even the go-to voices, like Gohan, kind of grew up a little.
oh yeah, you
He
needed to
started
find
one
the
place,
age. Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he, like
Yeah.
that happens a lot too.
Well, Brian, I think I mentioned this before, but your brother in Paul in Hamtaro
Yes.
played Howdy.
Yeah.
I think in 100 and something episodes, we always had to play his voice rep. He would always get littler or older, and like, no, Paul, come
Oh, I
on.
think we're sliding here.
Yeah, it was a great character, but he needed reining in.
Every once in a while, one of those characters will come along where it's just, for the best part, they all just lock in. You don't need anything. But there are those few that come along and like, can you put me in the pocket, please? Play that ref.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Now it's signed in blood. Actually, I think I'm going to do some blood drops. Is that wrong? I don't even.
Oh,
I
you mean not literally? I thought you were gonna like.
Oh no, I could. I have a little.
I thought you were gonna stab my arm or something.
Oh, okay. No, honestly, I've
Okay,
been
well, if you
invited
say so,
to-
Ms. Henderson.
I know. I've been invited to horror cons, and I just didn't even respond. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, I'd be too scared. I'd be too scared.
Crazy.
Some blood. I'm making some blood fall from my name. Oh yeah.
There's a theory that mentioning David Kay's name causes the video to drop out as well. So.
Oh, it's the David K theory.
Yeah. Maggie then Lelania. Okay, good. That's what I thought.
Really?
Fantastique.
Oh,
Yeah.
on
On Dragon Ball,
DBZ.
yeah, that's Bulma. Because I remember a lot of working with Lelania. But then she was also, and then also, well, not the same time, but vaguely the same time was, oh crap, what's the show? Ronin Warriors. And she was the female protagonist in that, which was great.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And weirdly, when we bought the place we're living in now, we bought out, and we're out in a suburb, quite a ways out, and had no idea. We found out shortly after we moved in there that her parents lived like 2 doors down,
Ah,
and that's the house she grew up in.
that's so cool.
It is fantastic. I've got a request from Yolanda Sakers to do a shout out as Booth. Yo, Yolanda Sakers, this is from Boo to you. Stay with us, my friend.
I get scareder.
I know,
every
it's
time
good.
he does one. Next time, Karl has to sit in the middle.
Paul Dobson sideways.
I agree. JJ should have lived. Even the director said at the cast party, he said, "You were my favorite character. You totally should have lived." And I was just like, "It's too late now."
Hey, big thanks, Neo Celestia. We're having a lot of fun, so
Yeah.
really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. Can you say hi to me as Black Widow, Saffron? Wow, you have got some
Hello.
characters.
I can't remember. I do remember.
It's these large repertoires of voices.
She had a beautiful Eastern European lilt.
And Trippy Cascade would like to know if you
Say
ever auditioned.
Hello.
Oh, it's like
Hello.
seductive almost.
I am Black Widow.
Well, Black Widow sounds kind of like salty.
She was awesome. I love that character, and it was definitely not the current Black Widow voice at all.
Well, you're being asked if you ever auditioned for Transformers shoes. If so, what characters?
I don't know about that book. So what I know, only thing I do know, is that I did ADR and re-voiced somebody's character
Oh yeah.
at Sharp Sound. Does that make sense?
It does.
Does that make sense?
I think so. Does it make sense?
I feel like there was something that I did, but I might not even be credited on it because I don't think I was supposed to be the. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Here's a confusing one.
My pleasure doing the boo shout out.
Well, they
No
just
sweat.
changed
Yeah. Carl needs to come to Canada.
Let's
well,
get him
That
back to
would be
Canada.
great.
Funny you should say that.
Let's start it. We're gonna start a GoFundMe.
I love
Start
it.
Yeah.
a GoFundMe for Carl to get him back
I'm
to Canada.
trying to just can't get my green card.
Right?
Yeah.
It'll happen.
He's a hologram.
Yeah.
This is a hologram.
Everyone wants to meet Karl.
Everyone should meet Karl. Karl
You
should
should
be
meet
going
Karl.
to cons, and he should be like
He's a wealth of information
leading
on this
panels.
stuff.
Yeah. Oh my god!
No.
Don't you think so, Kenny?
No.
Any
so
of
too.
you that are really interested in having Karl come out
we
to the
go,
convention with
Mark.
us, do a shout out now. Let us know that you think this would be a good
Yeah.
idea. 'cause
If you want
I
Karl
think,
at the cons,
I think
show yourself.
Wow.
it could be not a good thing, but a great thing. And let's just see, shall we? Oh,
Yeah.
look at that!
What's that?
Oh, I just saw
this side of
the
Canada.
delay thing of your front right in the zoom of the picture. It was cool.
Oh.
Where is this side of Canada? I'm gonna-
This is the left side of Canada.
Well, no. Somebody says come to this side of Canada.
Well, we're on the left
Oh,
side.
come to the UK, Karl. I would love to.
Yes.
Okay, let's do a GoFundMe to get Karl to the UK. As
I was
well.
supposed
It's
to go to a
different GoFundMe.
Transformers connection or convention in the UK, and then COVID hit, and it's
Oh,
been
brutal.
yeah. So I would, any means of getting that rehooked to get back out. It's my hometown, so yeah, I would love to make it back.
Yeah. Of all the places, I love to go to a lot of places, but UK I went to a long time ago, like in '92, backpacking. '91 and '92,
Oh, look at this!
and I always wanted to go back, but haven't made it back.
Here's a good hashtag from Yolanda Snakers. Hashtag bring Karl to cons.
Hashtag, I'm going to
There we
start
go.
putting that
Right?
on all the anime time.
Should we just make that a thing, everybody? yeah. And then months and times
that's
4. Yes, get
wonderful.
Karl to a con.
Yeah.
And
Need
then
hashtag
Karl for UK
help Karl
convention.
get time off work.
Toronto, yes.
Ooh.
Toronto's a big one on there.
That's the problem with voice directors. They're always directing.
Yeah.
We just come in here and there. Karl has to be there for the whole day.
Thanks, Melissa. Yeah, we'll get these guys to Toronto. I really want to make that happen. That would be amazing.
I was just in Ontario a couple months ago.
Trippy Cascade, thank you.
Oh.
I would. I'm going to make it happen. I will get to the UK. Yeah, I lived in. He's asking, "Are you from the UK, Brian?" I lived in Littlehampton. I lived in Sussex and Surrey for a while. I was all over. My father was an electrician who wired aircraft, and with his job, that we moved around quite a bit between the UK and Canada. So there was a lot of balancing back and forth. Look at this.
Look at this. This
Check
is
this
Noin
out.
and Zach's
Should we get a little closer?
Star-Crossed Lovers.
Let's get in closer to that because that is just such a
So,
great.
I don't
Check
know
it
the
out.
name.
Oh, sorry.
I think this person's name is VIP because
That's a great name to have.
They're in VIP.
that's all I have. And
Yeah.
all I've been told is just don't sign on the character. So I'm going to sign above Noin's head as directed.
Smart. You
I
got
think
that
this
perfect
is
little spot
fabulous.
there.
I can't wait for you to have this. This was a beautiful piece that was done by Kristen. This is Kristen's Lady
amazing art,
Tigray.
Yeah,
Comics.
she's-
Lady Tigray Comics. She created this for
Kristen's
me.
amazing.
Yeah.
She's helped us on multiple
She
occasions
does
for
such
different
beautiful
cons.
work.
Her art is just incredible. So yeah, I was it Lady Tigray or Lady Tigray? I didn't know what it was actually.
I say
Tigray,
Tigray, but I don't know.
Check her out. She's really worth it. And we have a question saying, "Hey, Saff and Brian, were either of you in the movie Ratchet and Clank?" Yeah. Yeah, I've got kind of a big story with that show.
I don't think I was.
I played Dallas Wanamaker, whatever his name was. I had 3 characters in that show, but I was supposed to have been the big bad guy, Victor von Hausen, whatever his name. I can't remember what. But I had worked about 13 months on laying that voice print down. And apparently, Sylvester Stallone had called in and claimed that his daughter was a huge fan of the show.
Oh, nice.
And so they went ahead and gave him my part, and
right.
he got that.
It never goes that way.
Honored. Thanks, Sly. And then but I held the other 2 characters that I had in the show, and it was a lot of fun. And yes, I was in that. So thank you for mentioning it. 2006, ways ago.
I just did it.
How do we? Okay,
That's okay.
please heart the live. How do we get that to do that? With
Oh, all you guys need to do if you want to heart our live is touch the screen. Don't you?
Espieva. I
Or
will
touch
get this.
the heart. Or
Yeah.
just do hearts. Just
Touch
do
the hearts. I love it.
I mean, on TikTok, you just touch the screen. You go tap, 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 tap.
Is that what's happening here? We're seeing all these little.
That seems right.
Yeah,
I
thank
want-
you for the likes. That's so nice of you.
Hugely appreciated.
I mean, I know that. Aw.
Oh, Karl.
What?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with anybody from Ocean Sister Studio Blue Water?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he is.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Are they still going? Are they?
Oh, yeah.
They're still okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've started something here. Now we're getting bring Karl to Anime North. Bring Karl.
Bring Karl. Bring Karl.
We got to package this man and bring him.
Karl to the Canada and Karl to the UK.
Yeah, gotta get me to Canada.
Karl to the U.S. Karl to Scotland. Karl to Tanzania.
Karl to.
I'd love to see more of Scotland.
Yes.
I've been twice. but
Bring us.
Always
please.
in the off season and
All very happy
traveling.
to do that.
Never been there. I want to go there so badly.
Yeah,
Sounds-
I remember trying to get north. I got as far as Inverness, but then it started snowing on me, and I wasn't ready for it. So I had to
Oh,
sort of, not the best time to backpack.
I guess,
That was a
but
long time ago.
Thanks for Ispa. She's also reminding folks that they can chime into our shop to see our prints if you
shop
want
is
anything
still
to
open
sign.
while we're
They're
here.
still wide open. We got some pretty cool stuff in there. Maybe in a moment
have-
here we can hold up some of
I
our
have
prints. and show
another
them.
one that I need to sign. Someone wants crump. Oh, sorry, want some seeds, which is so great. I love it.
I love this one. Can you cast Terry Class in an anime again? Well,
Yeah.
Terry's
Yeah.
directed us in quite a
Terry
few things.
is a
so
big dude.
he's a big dude
Yeah.
in voice and directing. So,
Yeah.
and now we're getting asked to come to Tennessee to see Elena Thinker's. I hope
Oh.
Ryan and Saf can.
I've always
come
wanted to get to Tennessee. Yeah.
That's a big one too.
I would love to go there. Well, Karl wants. Okay, we need another GoFundMe.
My wife has distant relatives. A lot. I think a bunch of them in Tennessee.
So could
Thanks
we
for
stay
grammar.
there?
Melissa.
Maybe a little too distant. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm just asking.
That's interesting. Melissa, who is Love in the Darkness, or Love S Darkness. Sadly, Anime North hasn't invited Vancouver voice actors since 2014. I complain about that a lot. You know what? Because I had actually had my agent call out to Anime North, and I think Chris. I'm forgetting his last name here. Anyway, I left messages, blah blah blah. No one's ever gotten back, so I just kind of got tired of trying. I hope that changes because I would love. That was one of my favorite cons to attend. There's plenty of us VAs that are in Vancouver that would be happy to come out.
Totally.
So if there's anything that can be changed, or people, I don't know why, but yeah, we'd love to come out. We used to come out so frequently. I remember almost every year getting invited to that con, but I don't know what's going on. Hope we can get back.
Thank you.
Sorry, I meant
Yes.
2016 version of Ratchet and Clank, not 2006. No, that's what I'm talking about, is the 2016 version, the latest.
Try to be quiet with my pens here.
They are really.
It's just my pens.
I'm trying to keep my eyes on the screen here, but the questions are coming. It's wonderful.
I know, this is amazing. We need to. Okay. Let's see. Crump. Okay.
Thanks for all the hearts. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Bring Karl to Tennessee again. We got that one there.
I've never been. I want to go though.
Tennessee, he's down. He's down. We could do this, Karl. How about bringing Melissa back to Vancouver? I miss it there. No kidding, Mel. I'd love to have you come for a visit. Anytime. Call to everywhere, they're saying now. That's great.
Yes.
Well, I'd love to see you in there, Yana Thakers, for voice
No.
acting. Definitely. A lot of people wanting to train in there. I do voice classes myself. I do take on students and do private coaching within this very studio. So anyone that may ever be interested in that is something we could talk about. I will harass Chris Saltis for you, Brian. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Chris. I love that man. Like, him and I are buds. We used to always hook it up. I used to love it when we had our time to go, because at the Anime North they take us to Niagara Falls and they take us out for a big Japanese dinner that night. Chris and I would always have such a great time. I do miss that man. Yes, if someone could put a bug in his ear to say, "Hey, Vancouver's ready," we
Vancouver's
are
ready.
Yeah, it's a great trip. We'd come anytime. Yeah, I know. MarchCon and Anime North were the ones I always saw. Yeah, thank you, Melissa. I appreciate it.
That's great.
How about, and we're getting Kenny Wong saying we should do the Karl's world tour.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Karl can lead, and we'll just jump on wherever he's being taken to, because apparently he's becoming.
Maybe we can get ourselves on the tour, like as road manager and like handler, or makeup or something.
Here's another one. Bring Karl, Saffron, and Brian to Smoky Mountain Fan Fest.
That sounds like a lot
Yes,
of fun.
please.
Right? I mean, there's so many places to go, and we are keen, folks. We're keen.
know, and our friend Greg Kelso from
Feel the
Con
love
Hour,
for Karl.
Feel the love for Karl. There's
Well, thank you.
T-shirts. There's so much. Like,
We should start
t-shirts,
maybe, yeah.
fundraising effort. So Kenny, the reason I asked for another Oxnard is because I thought maybe this is bad, but because I could have signed there, but I signed on
His ear.
Oxnard's ear.
I kind
Is
of like
that
it.
I know,
bad,
but that's me.
or
On the
is
angle?
that good?
I like it.
Can you send a thumbs up if that's all good?
Yeah,
Because I think
was
it's
the
amazing.
chat-
Like,
thing.
would you accept this as a VIP?
Do you want to get that in closer?
Probably
No.
can't
Here,
see it.
Incoming Kenny.
Here comes
It's
Oxnard.
Kenny's 3D
Coming for ya.
Zoom. He can do it every time.
Yeah, it's looking good, Kenny. Thank you for doing that.
Hey,
yeah.
Saffron, could I hear a sing? Would you
Yeah.
sing? A small bit of Dragon Ball theme in the Kid Goku voice?
Amazing. What?
They want to hear you
That doesn't
sing a
sound
bit of
like
the
Kid
Dragon
Goku.
Ball theme in Kid
Oh my
Goku.
Well, here's the thing. There were a couple of Dragon
There's
Ball.
two.
There were two themes,
Yeah.
and one was like Dragon Ball. That one. Oh.
You're on your own.
The
You're on
Goku.
fire.
Did they go with those lyrics?
Zero. He's your hero. Remember?
Nice.
He's our hero. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
That's exactly it.
She's taking the ball out.
Wow.
She found the zone. Carl, do you remember the name of the director for the Dragon Ball Doan Blue Water?
Dragon Ball.
Doan. Or Done. Sorry, for the, all the Dragon Ball Done at
Thank
Blue
you,
Water.
Jalen.
I'm not entirely sure.
Apparently I
Gotta
can't
be
talk.
honest.
Okay. Not exactly sure.
Not totally sure.
Kai especially.
Yeah, I'd be guessing. Well, Kai was here.
Oh.
I did Kai.
Well, there you go.
The unreleased Kai.
Question
Yeah.
answered? I don't know.
Kind of, partly, have answered.
Hayden Brewer, thanks. You guys are one of Ocean Group's best actors and directors.
Aw.
Very nice comment. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
This is really
Ken,
fine.
do you remember Manula from Mega Man NT, Sam?
Do you?
I can't. I was on Mega Man 2. I played
Yeah.
Search Man. Yeah, I love
Yeah, somebody asked about a Search Man thing.
I love. Oh, really? Hit me again because
It
I
was
missed the
much
question.
earlier.
I'm not sure what the Search Man question was, but if you're still there and you want to throw it my way.
I saw that. It was like someone. Maybe can you do the voice?
Hey, Search Man. I was Search Man on Mega Man.
There were so many characters on that show.
and he was calculating and always tuned in.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Actually, that was I got to get a full review as to that voice print, but I think I'm close. Thanks for mentioning because I loved that show very
Inuyasha
much.
actors asking for your best Sota voice.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's Sota. Oh
Sota.
my gosh. I'm trying to think of one of his little lines.
All I remember is it's not soda, it's Sota.
Sota.
Yeah, careful.
Everybody's saying the name. Yeah.
Soda.
Bye, Ilana. Thank you.
It's a Kagome.
Kagome. Oh, watch these two make fools of themselves. Something like that. It's Inuyasha. He's asking for you. Something like that. Something like that. The problem is I need the script.
Yeah.
Once we have the
And a
script.
voice ref.
And that's
always,
close.
It's
That's
always.
close.
Yeah, I
He
think
was
you're right.
like a little more mature than some of the other
Yeah.
boy characters. Like,
Yeah.
and he had his head together, compared to the other people in the show. I feel he was a good straight man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to get some scripts.
Yeah.
Next time we'll have some scripts.
Here's an interesting question. Do you know why the musical score was changed for Dragon Ball Kai? Did Ocean preempt the Japanese score, causing plagiarism scandal?
Yeah, I saw that and I'm not part of that, so.
I know that's a
I don't
tough
know.
one to give a. Yeah.
Like sometimes it's for whatever reason, we'll dub a show and it'll be voices only with the original music and effects, M&E tracks, and other times they want the music redone and maybe effects done or effects beefed. So that's
Yeah.
greater minds than ours, So that's the long answer. The short answer is I don't know.
We want to come out to Serbia for
We
a con.
want to come to Serbia.
Yeah.
Let's be
Jovan,
clear.
Let's just make that clear right now, shall
That's
we?
not in question.
You've got some connections for us to talk to make that happen? We would be more than interested.
Just DM us.
Do any of you remember working with Andrew Coden and Andy Coden? I can't remember off the top. I may have.
Where's that?
I'm
Andrew
gonna
Cowden, yeah.
sign another.
Yeah, Andrew Cowden.
Friday
He's,
the 13th one.
Yeah, he's great. I first met him when he started doing Little Prince.
Oh, right. Okay, now
He's a theater guy.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
He's a really great guy and a freaking talented actor. He's very good. I really like him. Does a lot of theater. Like he's I think a lot of the Bard on the Beach and that, and like I think he's a bit of a theater bigwig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some really great actors in this city. Crazy. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love working with Andrew.
Okay, this is for Tyrone. I hope you're here, Tyrone. If not, coming at you.
It's coming hot. It's coming live.
Yeah.
Yes, I have an autograph here with, because I don't have the handle of the person too, and they wanted to
I
know where I
know.
could do that.
You can open the listing, but it didn't give me a handle.
If I could add a quote, if you can. So, Hotshot, you want to fight Majin Buu again? If you can't, yeah, I can do that. I'm not sure who was asking for that Buu print, but they've asked me to put the quote on it, and I would be delighted. So, yeah, no sweat. I will get that going. If you're watching, let me know, because I will otherwise kind of wait a little bit to maybe so you can chime in and see it. Very cool.
Who is your favorite character from Gundam Wing?
Ooh. I like knowing, of course. But there were some other really interesting characters.
Char was cool.
I know that name.
Oh, yeah.
I also liked, was it Relina? Not as a person, but as a character. You know?
Lucretia
Not as a
9
person.
from Gundam Wing.
I'm sure there's plenty of those over there. I mean, just characters in general.
All right,
Do you remember
Tyrone, ready to go. It's ready to go.
Can you do Future Go Ahead, Brian? Oh my gosh, that was a long time ago. I could have
So
tried
what
that.
is the what is the defining vocal feature of Future Gohan?
It's that young thing. He was kind of. I'm a little bit raspy today, so it's going to be hard to kind of get up into that range there. But
Tell us why you're raspy today, Brian.
I don't know. I had a night out the other
Let's be
night. And it
honest.
was went really long. But I'm feeling really great now, so it's all good. Is there any fancy?
I think I signed all my stuff. I just want to say thank you to you guys for sending me these to sign. I love it. Okay.
Yes, I am.
We should keep our Streamily store open.
We should. We'll keep it.
probably.
We'll keep it open for a bit here. Yeah, too. This one, I'm going to get this signed any moment here. You want to bring that in closer? You can check it
Oh,
out.
that is the best.
This is from Shake and Bake ERT, and it is this guy Tony is one of the hot artists out there right now, doing a lot of DBZ and other anime art. I'm sure a lot of you have seen him at different conventions. One of my favorite artists right now. So this will get signed shortly with the quote. So Hotshot, you want to fight Majin Buu? Boom! I'll have that down for you secondly. If you are watching, because I don't know who your handle is.
I know.
what your handle
I
is.
don't know anybody's handles.
Just say, hey,
Right.
yeah, that was me. Whatever, chime in, let me know, because I'd love to have you see that signed live. So I will hold for a moment.
Ocean usually replaced and
Damon.
added
Damon.
a lot of
Sound effects, yeah.
sound effects. Yeah.
That seems right. That's
So intense compared to the original in Japanese. What do you think of that?
Thank you, David.
yes,
Appreciate it.
but then I saw the next guy said he doesn't love it, so that's fair enough. Yeah, no, they did. That's a lot of shows. Like I say, they either keep the original M&Es or it's requested that they want to beef them up a little, and occasionally, sometimes they just want to replace, because there's, we've done some anime shows over the years where they were done ages ago, and the effects just don't sound great by modern standards, and especially if it's going for broadcast, they just doesn't
Right.
compete.
Yeah.
So the decision is made, to replace and modernize, maybe.
Which would make sense, yeah.
And
I
sometimes
think
that involves the music too, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's
Make it a little more cutting edge.
yeah. But then other times they want to stay true to the original.
That's fair.
And that's, so it really depends on the show itself and the market it's intended for, and kind of what producers and property owners want to do.
Yeah.
Like we just one we did not all that long ago, Future Boy Conan, which was of quite an old property. We didn't. That was all the original M&Es, and it was great because it's old and charming. It was a lot of fun. But
That is
I
awesome.
don't think they touched anything on that.
Yeah.
True.
Someone wants a shout out from Noin, and you know what? Jovan or Jovan, I need to know. I need to know before I can do my shout out.
But is he
Brian's
still
been
here?
boldly saying Jovan, but I look at your
I-
last name and
well,
I'm like,
I've
that
kind of
could be
mixed it up a little
Jovan.
bit. I've been teasing it a bit because I'm hoping
Relina was Lisa Ann, yeah. Okay, let me try. I'll do 2 shout outs.
Here it comes.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of what she said. Most of it was very much along the lines of, it's okay, Zex. I'll be fine. It's okay, Jovan. I'll be fine. It's okay, Jovan. I'll be
I love your all.
ABC.
I'll be fine. No, that's not her. She doesn't ever break.
Don't break.
Yeah.
Brian,
It's
I actually
okay,
got your clip
Jovan.
of Future
I'll be
Gohan.
fine. Oh, there we are.
Oh!
Yeah, she can handle herself as a warrior. She doesn't need him always.
Yeah, try
You know.
try it one more time, just a little longer, and you have the word "fine" a bit more.
Okay. It's okay, Jovan. I'll be fine.
See how it works?
That was a moment of direction and acting.
Fine.
We should have pulled one of those mics
It
over there.
wasn't actually acting, but it was good directing.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
Duo Maxwell is the best Gundam Wing character. I will fight anyone who disagrees. LOL, all caps. Yelling.
That is
You know what? I'm not going to fight you. We're not going to fight you. Duo's pretty awesome.
amazing. Would folks like me to actually produce a Future Gohan print? Is that something people would be interested in? I don't know, that's funny.
Should
'cause
Brian
was
get one done? Like a
Should I? I was
original,
thinking about
like
it.
an original art thing?
Yeah, like a commission.
Ooh.
Something to think about. If that's something people think that would be cool, then I'd be happy to get that done.
That'd be interesting.
Knowing mostly.
Someone's asking, would you guys ever consider going on Cameo?
Cameo for requests.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Sure. Tell Cameo, give us a call.
Hook it up.
Hit
Yeah.
us up in the DMs. We're kidding. We'll go check it out.
For sure. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. More platforms, why not?
More platforms, all good.
Saffron says she's not going to fight you. Be
Yeah.
glad.
I'm just,
No one can
I'm
fight
just
against
saying.
Goku and Gohan.
I'm just saying. I'm
I
only
love it.
saying. Yeah, it could get nasty.
Hi, Laura. Thanks for joining.
Yeah. So, and thank you for the hearts, you guys.
Really great.
Yeah, I just
Such
did.
a great crowd we've got here.
I know, you guys are amazing.
It
You guys have
just keeps coming.
stamina.
I'm
Like-
impressed.
We've fallen off the
Brad.
internet 2 times.
Yeah.
And you're here. You're still here.
Yep.
We have not eaten nor drank anything
And we won't.
for 3 hours.
Wow. I got my water bottle. So.
Oh. Oh, you
You're
do.
intravenous? Or?
I'm parched, as you could tell by my noise.
Once I haven't backwashed much.
That's good. I'm all good.
Okay,
Nice.
Munson, thank you for linking us that site. We'd appreciate it.
Awesome. That's so great. Thank you, Nathan.
Would you guys ever voice manga pages?
Oh, I have never been asked to do that.
I've never been asked to do that.
Kenny,
That's a
do
great
you know
question.
have you ever heard of this?
Tell us more, Kenny.
I know the guy that voices Yugi and Yu-Gi-Oh has been starting to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, so they just kind of
Interesting.
they kind of animate like the manga pages.
Yep.
And then they just voice it. It's kind of neat.
So
That's cool.
That's cool. So that's like an official release, or
I don't think so.
okay,
Okay, interesting.
just kind of
Something
fooling
to be
around on the
discussed.
internet
Yeah.
thing, like a fool around on the internet thing. Yeah, interesting. We would consider it. We would not want to get in trouble. That would be our only caveat. We don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
with the creators, really.
It's 12:43 in Tanzania, folks. Wow, David, you're on fire. Hang in there, buddy.
Kenny, can you bring me something to drink?
What would you like?
The
That
Yu-Gi-Oh!
knowing
author
voice is
died
so hard on
recently. This
me.
is why.
It's so hard. In my bag, there's
Yeah,
a yerba mate can of yerba mate grandpa. Thank you so much.
Oh, I thought you were going for
This
a
is
grain,
great.
a grain
No,
alcohol thing.
I didn't want to ask Kenny to make my Bloody Mary because I feel like it's almost inappropriate to make him bartend. But he could get the thing out of it.
You saying you wouldn't do a good job, or what?
He's got way too much
Do
talent
you,
to
want,
be.
do you want a cup?
Oh no, this is.
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, can I have some ice?
Would you like a straw?
Just a
Save the
little
turtle.
squeeze of lemon. Thank you, Kenny.
Just
you're
a twist. Impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive.
You don't need a kamehameha to the face. Or a kamehameha. Neither.
Kamehameha.
That's
Kamehameha.
right. That's right.
There you-
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. We should be asking you guys questions.
Is that
Yeah. Well, yeah. Was Ocean's dub of Dragon Ball made for broadcast or DVD? And I'm not sure. The weird thing is, oftentimes,
It was
as the
broadcast.
director, you don't always know what the intention is. Like, actors will ask, "Oh, the show I'm working on, when's that coming out?" It's like, oftentimes I don't
No.
know. I haven't been told.
No.
Other people in the building might know before I do, and maybe I never do find
it's in a
out.
different chain of command altogether, right? So
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So a lot of those things, I'm not necessarily. I mean, I consider my role, or my part, is working with these guys, like sort of that sort of front end of so I'm not always aware of what's going on in other departments and behind the scenes.
You must be held to NDAs beyond what even we are. You must be.
Yeah, but in a way, I'm happy not to know, so I can't.
Right.
fester on
You
things.
can't make any mistakes.
But a difficult thing too is we'll record a show and we don't always know when they're going to be broadcast. And generally speaking, well, you can talk about it once it's been broadcast. That's sort of the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
And well, if we don't know when that's going to be, like Dragon Ball, like how many years has it been? I mean, that's an extreme thing.
Yeah.
Other shows are out. They're out a month and a half later
Yeah.
or less.
True. Yep.
So, it depends.
Yep.
But I wouldn't say I pride myself in not knowing some of that stuff, but some of the logistics I'm happy not to know because I don't want to be part of that
Right.
end of things.
Right.
Right.
It's amazing.
Ignorance is bliss. But I prefer just to be sort of focused on the creative part rather than the sort of logistical part.
Yeah.
Though I obviously want things to get out.
As I would want to be. Yeah, I think that's far more of an attractive place.
Yeah.
And we got Dragon Quest coming out sometime soon, so that is going to be.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't even know what shows. I find out, oh, good, that's out. Now I can, it's not a secret.
Now we can talk about it. Holy
Yeah.
cow!
Yeah.
It's so nice when we get that freedom to all of a sudden say, okay, we can talk about stuff we kind of put our blood, sweat, and tears into. So it's
Yeah. Let's see, what time is it? Guys, we got to wrap it up soon.
Do we?
Wrap it up soon.
do we? I'm going to do my signing soon then. I'm going to be. You
should
guys keep
sign
talking
your
as I get
thing.
my hot pink pen out for Boo.
Oh, boy.
I completely get the Dragon Ball Kai question, so that's me as well. Like, I'm really heartbroken that it didn't get out right away because I was really proud of it. I thought it turned out really well. Mm-hmm. There were a couple of castings like I loved Ian in the lead. I loved Lee as Frieza. Not to discount the earlier performances because they were amazing, but it was just some nice. With things that changed that had to happen, it worked out really well.
Yeah.
So I'm just so sorry that it didn't. Sorry that it didn't get out.
Oh, there it is. He got himself.
Sorry.
Yeah, right?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Tremendously sorry.
We're not
Sorry.
sorry. Which was really expected of us.
Yeah, I have a question for Karl. Do you guys do all the mixing at Ocean as well, or just recording?
Yeah. No, I think pretty much everything is mixed there. I'm trying to think of anything ever hasn't been. I think it's happened that it's been recorded. Well, it hasn't happened where it shows maybe a prelay show, not an anime, has been recorded and that's been sent off, and then the clients deal with that in LA or wherever. But I think anime almost exclusively would be mixed at Ocean.
Do you hear this? Do you hear what Hayden said?
Tell us.
Dragon Quest: The Adventures of
Die?
is the greatest anime of all time. I heard the dub is really good, and we could thank the legendary Karl Willems. Also, I heard Brian voices some characters.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true. So
It
this,
is.
I think someone else here might.
It's say it's half true because I directed the first bunch and then they yanked me over to something else.
It's weird because this guy is so in demand. I mean, yes, Karl certainly has a foot in there.
So I've been hearing about it.
Karl directed me for many episodes that I've already done of Dragon Quest, and it's been a really great show. I've been
And I'm sad that I got pulled away.
I'm sad. We're
wanted to do
actually
it.
a lot of
Why
us
do you
are
keep doing that?
like, yeah.
Scheduling
Scheduling.
and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Greater minds.
There's stuff going on, right? So I mean, you're busy cats over that ocean.
Wouldn't be. Yeah, I'd love to have done them all, but I'm sure it's in good hands.
It is. It's in good hands, but not as good as Karl will.
Exactly. That's what I figured that was understood.
Yeah, that's a given. Are you a lefty, Brian?
I am a lefty. If anyone doesn't
so am I.
know that,
So cool.
I'm left-handed. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a
You're
challenge
lefties.
playing guitar in the beginning. Oh my god!
Or do you play left-handed?
I don't play left. I tried to, and I actually took my guitars and turned them over the other way and restrung them to do it. But in the day, left-hand guitars were just stupid expensive to get.
yeah.
I was not about to go
But
that
so
direction.
your body wanted.
I wanted to go the other way, so I just forced
Wow.
myself to play properly.
See, I'm a lefty. I write left-handed,
Impressive.
but I can't play guitar left-handed, and I can't use left-handed scissors.
No, I am
Interesting.
from
If I'm-
being left-handed. It's made me somewhat ambidextrous for
Yeah.
a right-handed world.
Like if I'm to hold not that I really go out of my way, but if I'm to hold a pistol, it's going to be with my right.
If I'm gonna shoot,
You're-
it's gonna be my
So
right
This
hand.
weird hybrid of things.
David, how do you know Sissy from Fat Dog Mendoza? What the heck?
That's fantastic.
That is.
I've heard a lot about that show.
Somebody send it to me.
Somebody send me.
Send it to me. That's
Um,
so funny because Sissy, I'm trying really hard here. This is 30 years ago or something.
Incredible, right?
It's been a while, right?
I'm just wondering if this pink is going to be the best for that. Or
I think gold would be amazing on that, frankly.
Pink
Do we have?
I'm
Might
liking
be
the way
lost.
the
I've got
gold
gold right
pops.
here.
I've got gold.
Okay.
I can use my
It's
gold.
ready to go. I'll use your gold
Yeah,
pen.
it's all warmed up.
Okay,
Try it.
Damon, you're going to get a Saffron Henderson gold
Yeah.
ink, personalized Kid
Yes.
Boo
Oh,
Yes.
print for me with your quote that you wanted on there too. So I know you wanted to get the so hot shot. You want to fight Majin Buu? Yeah, I do. Or somebody does. Talk amongst yourselves.
okay. Well, I have a couple of questions here.
Yeah.
Do I have any favorite roles or moments directing Kirby?
Oh, great
nice,
question.
nice.
Yeah, that
great
is a good
question.
Yeah.
Honestly, most memorable would be just the years of doing him as Monk Miroku in Inuyasha. Miroku.
Aw.
And it was just a great time. It was just a lot of fun. A lot of outtakes. Fun outtakes. It was just a fun rapport.
I
Really
can
great.
only imagine.
Yeah.
Some of my most fond memories is watching him work his gold in Ninjago, because I played Ronin on that show, and Kirby's he was like such a physical being behind the mic. He would do these fight scenes, and he would like literally be
Yeah.
fighting and like, watch out, give this guy some room.
He worked up a sweat.
He
did in the
he
studio.
put
He worked up a
full
sweat.
committal into it, and
Yeah.
it's we have Andrew Francis now that's taken over that role, and he's doing a great job filling the shoes, and it must be really hard for him too, because he's such a tight friend with Kirby as well, and yeah, wow,
There was
great sessions.
There was a session with Kirby. I can't remember what show, but he came in wearing some fancy designer shirt that was making a lot of noise, and he's moving around. So
I
we
feel
kept
like that
having
was calm. No, that's
doing pickups for the because of shirt noise, and so he was not a shy man, so he just took it off and did the whole thing topless.
Which does not surprise me.
Nope.
Kirby.
Good old Curbs. I'm still shaking my pen. Don't pay no attention.
That's okay. Just shake your pen.
Pen shaker.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Was Vincent Tong ever considered for Dragon Ball roles?
That's a good question.
I don't think. Well, he
You
certainly
tell us,
wasn't.
Karl.
He wasn't around when in the first, go through in Z back in those days. And with Kai, he might have been for some of the, but I'm not sure. I mean, he certainly would have been if he was appropriate for it, if he was around. But I seem to recall he came in. When did he come?
Yeah, I
when did
think
he
that
hit
was a little before him.
I think it wasn't the first thing, but Death Note was one of the first things.
I think he's younger than we are.
That might have been the first role that he had as a dubbing role was Death Note. If not, it was one of the very first. Death Note, playing his young detective.
We're talking about the music and so the scoring, like the theme songs. One of them, I freaking sang on it. Yeah, the first one.
Which
yeah.
show?
Dragon Ball. That's the one that they did at BLT. So I know that, but I don't know about the scoring. That might have been in the States, but DBZ for sure. They did the theme and the scoring in the States, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Can I, you had your questions, I think, Summer. Can I drop a riddle for people, see if we can...
Yeah.
I sang a title song for a show. Can you guess what it was?
Oh my God.
This is hot. And no, I do not.
These two don't know.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure you don't.
Somebody say yerba mate. Everybody, let's think. Which one did Karl... Cheers, Rita. Which one did Karl sing? Was it episodic or was it a film?
I'll say episodic. I'll give that much away.
Was it a drama or was it a comedy?
That I'm not going to say. No,
It's Hamtaro.
I'm not going to say. Let's
It's
wait to see.
Hamtaro.
Okay,
What do
well,
you guys think?
survey says. Chime in, folks.
I think the chat's a little bit behind us.
I am a little behind,
We're
crap.
a little bit behind the chat.
Probably, but yeah.
X-Men Evolution. Yeah, maybe.
Can you do vodka, Brian? What?
Oh, Matt Smith. That's the name of
We
it.
have
I'm,
vodka.
I'm trying to remember the voice now. Yes, thank you,
You
for
know,
bringing that back there. I remember I played
Black Widow
vodka.
would probably hang.
The
Yeah,
Matt
no
Smith
kidding.
question. Matt Smith, I think, moved out of the city. He moved a long time ago to Toronto, so I don't think he came back.
Yeah.
I like Matt. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
He had a cool car. He drove a Spitfire. He inherited.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, no one has guessed. No one has guessed the show. What do you say, Brian? What show did Karl Willems?
I'm sticking with your
the theme
call.
song, the
I really
opening
hope it
theme.
is Hamtaro.
How about you, Kenny?
I'm not sure.
Thoughts? You've heard his voice.
Hamtaro
a
is a great. a great guy.
But also, I could imagine him singing some adventuring show. A sincere, romantic kind of.
Impressive.
What could it be?
Sweetie,
Maison Ikoku? Could be.
Yeah.
was there a lyric to that one?
Oh,
Okay, it was Hamtaro.
Oh!
got it!
Boom.
It
there
was.
it is.
there you are.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
also
That's actually
sang.
It was pitched up.
I want to hear it now.
Hamtaro. If we work together, it's much better.
So did you just do the vocal track? You play guitar as well?
No, just the vocal track.
Carl, I
It
might
was
have
a
sang Bee
something,
Gees on
something,
it.
something. Yeah, the My Ham Clubhouse.
Yeah.
The song is
I might have
quiet as a
sang
mouse.
on it. Did I sing on it too? Because there was one that I sang while I was very pregnant, a Hamtaro theme. It was at
Well, then it must have
it
been.
was at GGRP. Like it wasn't in Ocean.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I was so pregnant I could barely breathe to do it.
It was Hamtaro?
Yeah.
Then it must have been.
So I
In the backgrounds
maybe
there?
I was I wouldn't have been. It wasn't lead. It was backgrounds. It was like
Could
me
be.
and a couple other girls or women.
Yeah. I might not have been
And
at the
you
same
were
time.
singing the lead. That is
Yeah.
exciting.
Isn't it, though?
I think it's amazing. This is juicy trivia. I had no idea.
Did
Yeah.
they buy you out or do you get royalties?
Oh,
Just
don't even
asking. Okay, whatever.
That's where the story stops. And cut.
I believe the word is
Ward
sucker.
Perry.
Ward Berry.
Is he here? Is Ward here? Where's Ward?
No. Someone's asking about what it
Oh.
was like directing Ward Perry.
I heard.
Oh my gosh, what is it like being Ward
I
Perry?
love Ward.
him
Ward and
so
I are
much.
very tight friends, so let's hear this.
Ward is.
He's a great guy.
amazing.
What was it like directing Ward Perry? Yeah, Chris Farley, that's not too far off.
Well, yeah, a shyer Chris Farley. Shy but not shy.
Yeah,
So yeah, humble but not humble.
not job, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Great, yeah. And Ward did a lot of writing. In fact, he was one of the first people
He was
that,
a script
that did the
tweaker.
version. He was the one who did a lot of the early Ocean adapting. So he would get the translation and then have to version that to English.
He was a great help.
How did you guys get those jobs?
In fact, we called
through
it
Ward. I got it through Ward.
In fact, we called that warding for the longest time because they
Warding.
need somebody to ward the script.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he's just so damn good at
Ward,
it.
you're a verb in anime.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. I love it.
Thanks for bringing up Ward, because he's one of my favorite people. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, I never liked him.
I couldn't stand him.
This is not the
Terrible.
I kid. I kid.
You kid. I think personally wise compare him to Chris Farley, not appearance, LOL. Okay,
There was a
yeah,
period,
no,
actually, Rob Krang and I, engineer, I think weekly there was a bar near Ward's place that had cheap beer on Monday nights. So we would
I
go
know
there.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, and we would spend every Monday night
Are you talking
there.
about the King's Head?
No, it's up the road on the
Cameron-
East Fourth there.
Broadway.
What's it called again? No, I can't.
It was
The name of it.
Fiascos
It was Fiascos.
at the time. And they had wings. They had cheap wings and food. We'd literally be there all night.
And have
That
your
is
Fiascos.
so great.
And I found out I'm not an artist at all, but they had these, the paper and with coloring pencils.
Yeah.
And I would draw happy faces, but I would trying to get creative, like weird ones and just a whole collage of happy faces. It was just a thing. But like I say, it wasn't great, but I found out years later, I came back and I started doing this and I said, "Oh my God, are you the one who drew faces of Fiasco?"
It became a thing.
They saved it. It was up in the staff room.
You see?
It was a weird surprise, but yeah. So Ward Perry.
Ward Perry. And he also, for the record, because you mentioned Chris Farley, does an incredible impersonation of him.
That's funny to me.
Yeah, he can go there. It's very he's
He's a really funny guy.
Yeah, super talented.
I feel, you know what? We've got a few more minutes and then we get kicked off again. And when we get
There'll be
kicked
an
off,
explosion?
it's our final kickoff.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I know.
we have used up almost 3 hours of your time and we appreciate you so much. It is so nice to be able
Incredible.
to hang out
Really
with
has
you,
been incredible.
and we feel like you're in the room with us. And you would not fit, but we'd love to have you. But we could do that pyramid thing I was talking about, right?
We'll stack, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, behind us.
Let's start with that.
doot, doot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we really hope everyone's been having a great time.
Yeah. Oh, Tom Keenlyside and John Mitchell composed the tracks. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I remember that. But someone else must have arranged the score placement. Yeah. I don't know. John Mitchell could have done a lot of that.
He did a lot of music.
Yeah.
He and Tom. I used to work with them a lot because I did a lot of music editing for a period.
And I used to sing for John all the time. And
Oh, yeah.
also, I
course you
used to
did.
sing with him on stage. And he would do the funniest version of Can't Always Get What You Want.
I bet.
Because he took
I'd love
it
to
down-
hear that.
He turned it into a jazz standard. And we just
A
did-
toe tapper.
No, it was like a slow dance. And we just did whatever we wanted. And it was absolutely ridiculous. He's a very funny person. You forgot about Hamtaro? What?
Love Hamtaro. That was a fun show to direct. Really
Yeah.
fun. One of the most fun, just because of the cast, I think.
It was so fun.
Oh, that's from Melissa Gill.
Oh, Melissa. Thank you for the hug.
Love you
That's
too,
awesome.
Melissa.
Yeah.
She didn't want you to hug me or anything? We're
Shall I hug Karl too?
Oh,
There, it's coming down the pipe. There we
There's
go.
Another one.
a hug
Love
from
for Karl.
nobody.
Don't
Like
forget,
Saffron.
don't forget Carl's GoFundMe for his world tour. We'll all hope to be employed by him.
Yes.
When
Damon, I got your signed. You're ready to go. This baby is hot and going to be sent out to you fresh off the
that's
press.
so cool.
Yes. I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That looks good. You should outline that in black. That'll take it.
there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so any last questions you have before we get kicked off? And before we do get kicked off, we love each and every one of you. We want to bury your children. Who used to say that?
Did you say
That's
bear
not-
or berry? Because that was really dark.
No!
I heard berry. Yeah, thank you. It's like, oh my God,
Oh
Saf.
my God.
I mean,
No.
some kids are a little difficult, but holy.
Catherine
Santa
O'Hara used to
Maria.
say that on Second City Television. She used to be like this diva variety show star, and she'd go, "I want to bury your children," and to her audience, she said that. Yeah.
That's a big call.
So I didn't mean that, but it was.
Or
just-
berry.
No, it was affection. It was only Barry. Oh my God, you guys, you're so dark. Villains. Your villains. Do you know the names of the editors who assembled the score for later Ocean dub of Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, no. I'm not sure.
Bad job, Karl.
I don't know. Well, I don't know if I saw the mixes, so I don't know if I know who did it.
What happened to Monica's story?
Monica, she stopped acting, and then she needed to be replaced, I think. Or either moved or got out of voice acting.
She's on Instagram. I think I follow her.
Oh, okay. So am I wrong?
Well,
But she wasn't available or at the time, so we needed to recast. I do remember
yeah. Availability. It's a thing.
Yep.
I remember I had a baby, and I came back to work a week later on Hamtaro.
that. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Wow.
That was so funny. I was not going to be unavailable. I was like, Oxnard stays in the family. I can't let go of that character.
Yeah.
No, it was good.
And I still maintain, I remember visiting you. Your son taught my son how to crawl. I remember him showing Waldy how to, yeah. Because my kid
That's a
literally
great story.
rolled around on the floor. And Otis sort of demonstrated. I remember Waldy watched him. Yeah. Yeah.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, the takeaways, my kid didn't know how to crawl, but whatever.
The takeaway is that might be the last time my son has tutored someone. No, I'm lying. Otis runs baseball camps. He's a great baseball camp runner. He's a great pitcher. And sorry, Otis.
Talk about an athletic family.
Super
Holy
really
cow.
And he was a really good crawler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see,
And
he's
a
got
great
that going
speed
for him.
crawler.
Yeah.
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 And now Waldy is a great crawler as well.
Yeah. Under his tutelage.
Oh,
Yep.
Melissa, you're so right. We are so connected with this dark humor thing. We've
We thrive on it.
yes, we do.
We really do. After we get off this live, we're going to make a sacrifice, and Kenny doesn't know that yet.
You know, it's a twist.
He's crying. I think he's
we
crying.
got Kenny on that one.
He's been in a very small room with very little oxygen for a very long time, and he's
fine.
crying.
It's good. We're good.
He's okay.
Oh, well, thank you for your time, everybody. Yeah, we
Yeah,
really-
you guys
really
are
do appreciate,
amazing.
uh,
We're just
hanging with
gonna
us, being silly.
keep talking until like this thing.
Until we get caught
Have you
up
met
with
Tara
it.
Strong? Yeah, we know Tara.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a friend and she's amazing and super talented. Haven't seen her in ages though, but hopefully that happens again sometime soon.
Yes, Gohan played baseball in a high school episode, and I saw
amazing.
like a clip of it, and I was like,
That's awesome.
that Gohan? I had no idea that there was so much baseball in Dragon Ball Z. I was like quite excited by that actually.
Saf has a special spot for baseball.
Oh, I like baseball.
Yep. Should we get skated? I thought it was.
There's a lot of baseball and girl.
Or was that Kai? It was Kai.
That's right, actually.
Yeah, there's baseball in the weird, and it was haunting baseball.
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
quite like.
Or yeah,
It was like because it was
pastoral.
So, I feel like it was zoomed out
Yeah,
baseball,
yeah.
and then it was really, yeah. There were
Yeah.
so many things about that film that were just amazing.
Atmospheric. Yeah.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It had such vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, has such vibe. It
Yeah.
moves on. I have 2 Girl Who Leapt Through Time posters at home.
Nice.
I do. You know who gave them to me?
Who?
Diana from Ocean.
Oh, of all
Because
people.
somebody was doing a screening of it, and I can't remember what happened, if I broke my arm or something, and I couldn't get him the posters, and I still have the posters. We should sign them
Totally.
one day. Don't tell Diana.
He's taking up Munson times 4 is signing off. Okay, thanks, buddy. Thanks
Yeah,
for chiming in. Really,
we love you.
thanks for being such a big
Thank
part of
you
this
for
chat. Really
being
appreciate
here.
it.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep flopping around until it ends us.
Can you do Rashi from Mega Man and Teed Warrior Bride? Oh, I gotta remember what it is. I've got to get that voice print back in my head. It's been such a long time. I feel
Morgan.
like I'm letting you down, David.
Morgan Berry.
But
I
I
don't know.
will. I'll go to my IMDb because there's these. I can check out some clips from all the stuff I've done. So we will be doing another chat. If you promise to chime in
Melissa,
next time,
yeah.
I will have that voice ready for you on the next one.
Melissa's doing
We also
fan
do
art.
shout-outs.
She's doing fan art. Yeah, on our Streamly story you can get shout outs. We'll
You
check
get
out
shout outs.
Cameo too though.
So if any of you were interested, yeah, we can do that and send it to you.
Melissa says, I love that I'm listening to you guys and doing anime fan art, LOL. So send it to us and we'll post it.
Yeah.
That would be really fun. Yeah, I love it.
Absolutely. Don't sweat being late, Munson. That was fine.
Who was the mystery celebrity guest in Dragon Ball Kai?
Ooh.
I
Heavy
don't remember which
trivia.
one.
Maybe it was Karl.
Should we throw that back
He
out
said
to
the
the audience?
Hamtaro theme.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, in
Turns
Dragon
out
Ball
it was Karl.
Secret. A nice pocket, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Little cash. Is there anything we fans can do to help get Kai out there?